Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 7 Recap. Is Katie protecting Gretchen and Slade? Welcome to the Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 7 Recap. Last time, Tamra shared a secret with Gretchen. According to Tamra, Katie claimed that Gretchen told her that Tamra roofied her. When Tamra realized that Gretchen believed Katie, she quit RHOC. Here's what happened in RHOC Season 19 Episode 7. The truth will not set you free. What happened in Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 Episode 7. Gina spoke with a journalist who allegedly confirmed Tamra's story that Katie told blogger Kiki Monique about the Gretchen roofie story. However, Katie denied it. And she dropped a bombshell about taking the fall for Gretchen. Does anyone feel bad for Tamra in the Real Housewives of Orange County? The next morning after Tamra's exit, Jen discussed her frenemy's departure in her confessional. And if she needs to go home and focus on herself, this is probably the smartest decision I've ever seen Tamra make, she stated. During a car ride to see some gators, Gina commented on Tamra's social media post discussing her mental health. If you're truly somebody who is like, I need to work on my mental health right now, your priority is not, I need to post on Instagram, Gina said. I can't believe how *king selfish it is for her to leave, Heather stated. Then Gina added, meanwhile, Katie lied about this whole thing because I called the journalist. In her confessional, Gina said that Tamra shared, Kiki Monique had spoken to a very reputable journalist. So, I called that person up and they told me everything and they verified everything that Tamra was saying. Gina confronts Katie about the blogger in RHOC. The ladies went to dinner at an oyster bar. While Heather and Emily were squabbling, Gina was in the background, gagging on her oyster. How lovely. Then the group moved to a table. No one has heard from Tamra, but that won't stop Gina from bringing up the roofie comment. So, Gina told her co-stars that she called a journalist. And he said, Kiki Monique and Katie went to lunch. About 7 minutes into lunch, Katie brought up this story about the naked wasted night, that Gretchen suspected that she had been roofied that night, Gina said. And that she went to the hospital that night, Heather added. Again, Katie denied it. Finally, Gretchen brought up the fact that the journalist never contacted her. However, Gina explained that they wouldn't print the story because it wasn't true. Still, Gretchen wanted some actual proof before she believed that Katie did her dirty. It didn't happen. I'm sorry, Katie said. I'm just going to stand by that. Then, Jen suggested confronting Kiki, and the other ladies wanted Katie to call or text the blogger. However, Katie insisted that she didn't think that Kiki wanted to discuss this matter. Interesting. In her confessional, Katie stated, Gretchen and Slade Smiley told Jen, Ryan Boyajian, Matt, and I at Mastro's the night of Naked Wasted. She felt sick, got up in the morning, went to the hospital. They did a toxicology report, and they found drugs in her system. However, Jen claimed Gretchen never said she got roofied. Then Gretchen spoke up, explaining that it seems like the group wants to pit her against Katie. She's never done anything to me, Gretchen remarked. Tamra's done something to everybody at this table. She's not wrong. Tamra reveals what happened in New Orleans in the Real Housewives of Orange County. Tamra went to see her therapist. She told her therapist that she called her bestie, Teddy Mellencamp, who was undergoing cancer treatment, right before the dinner in New Orleans. So, I was a mess going into that dinner and I knew this was going to be really hard on me, and I took half of a Xanax. I don't remember much after that, Tamra admitted in her confessional. She also had 2 drinks. I got home. Not one of them calls me, Tamra told her therapist. They're not one bit freaking concerned what my mental state was at that moment. She added that her RHOC cast members don't care about her. Where does she fit in with these ladies? Then, Tamra met with Heather to explain what happened in New Orleans. The vibe was awkward. Tamra revealed that she initially believed Gretchen. Cue the flashback of a conversation in the car between Tamra, Gretchen, and Shannon. When Tamra asked Gretchen if she said anything to Katie about visiting the hospital, Gretchen responded, I mean, I did. I did the next day. Yes, I went to the hospital. What? Yet, in her confessional, Gretchen claimed that she did not go to the hospital. Tamra admitted that the events triggered her, and she took half a Xanax. However, Heather got upset when Tamra said that she felt alone. What the F*** am I? Heather said, I was worried about you and wanted to hear from you. When Tamra said that Heather never called, Fancy Pants clapped back, saying that Tamra hung up on her that night on FaceTime and she didn't text her back. At the end of the conversation, the duo made up. Emily and Shane argue over their son's care in RHOC. Emily's son Luke has an eating disorder called ARFID, which is also known as avoidant/restrictive food intake disorder. According to the Mayo Clinic, ARFID is an eating disorder that is more common in children and young teens. While Emily was away, Luke kept calling her in New Orleans. So, Emily told her husband, Shane Simpson, that she felt Luke's speech had regressed while she was away. It's a neurological issue, Emily reminded Shane. When Emily became emotional, Shane claimed that some of his son's behavior is an act for attention. That makes my blood boil. He's possibly autistic and he doesn't think and function like other children do, Emily said. In his confessional, Shane admitted, if it was just up to me, I probably wouldn't be trying to find specialty help for him right away or specialists or whatever. We have to go at our children's pace.
Wow.
Emily feels like the weight of it is on me, who is lying in the Real Housewives of Orange County. Emily. Meanwhile, Katie asked her hubby if he remembered Slade mentioning the naked, wasted stuff at the Mastro's dinner. Yeah, Matt replied. I can say this, you didn't make it up. According to Katie in her confessional, Gretchen had the opportunity to tell the truth, and for the truth to come out that she was sure Tamra drugged her the night of Naked Wasted. Then, a producer told Katie to tell what really happened. Buckle up. The night all this information came out about Kiki, Monique, and Gretchen, Katie explained, Slade called Matt and said, tell Katie to say that Gretchen never said it, and I have to, quote-unquote, hold the line and protect Gretchen. She added, I feel like I'm a pawn. Now, Katie is done covering for Slade and Gretchen, and also for Jen. Meanwhile, Jen, Emily, and Gretchen hit up a bar to play pool. Gretchen said in her confessional, Katie originally told me she had no problem calling Kiki, Monique, and addressing it and getting it cleared up. Cue another flashback to dinner, where Katie claimed that she texted Kiki about speaking to her on camera, but she never got a response. However, on the car ride home, Katie said that if she called Kiki, the blogger would save herself. So, now Gretchen has doubts about Katie. The Real Housewives of Orange County airs Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Bravo. It streams on Hulu in the UK and Ireland. Tell US, what did you think of RHOC Season 19, Episode 7? Is Gretchen or Katie telling the truth?